Okay, next. Pisces, March 12th, original Pisces, March 12th to April 18th, Aquamarine, Diamond, Two Fish, Tuesday, Neptune, Solidite. Okay, Pisces, what do you got? Oil or well. Pisces, what do we got for Pisces? A little bit reluctant. Okay, we got Nine of Swords. Okay, and that's usually grief over a loved one, loss, either significant other or family, or it's one before the betrayal, so it's not quite the Three of Swords, but pretty close. And usually takes some recovery after going through that. And then we got the Three of Clubs in reverse. So maybe whatever you've been going through right now, you're going to have to heal from in order to get your ships coming in towards you. In this circumstance, he's usually got his clubs down, he, she, but in this case, all three of them are faced upwards. Almost giving me like the Hangman vibes, different point of view. Groove, small thicket of trees, cups, spiny. Something to do with being out in the bushes, out in the forest. Maybe you go for walks specifically. If you lost anybody recently, my apologies, my condolences. It is not the end. Growing along the ground as in a vine or creeper, might prostrate, growing old, sense, growing or mounting up by a series of steps or additions. Sometimes we gotta climb the steps. You take a bit of a break, you sit down on the step. It's like a never-ending staircase, it feels like sometimes. All the lessons that we have to learn, we have to go through it one by one. Each person takes their time. They're all each on their own journey, taking their own time. Everybody learns things at their own pace. What else? Growing or spread out in unity, a regular way. So maybe you're taking a different pathway. Straggling. Growing together, fusion as of plants, parts, or body organs. Something to do with the nervous system, quite possibly, as they kind of branch out. Concretion, growing vegetation. Maybe you're starting your own garden. Very, very well could be. It's the time of season to do so. Growing wild, especially on cultivated land, as well as wildflowers. What else would I have? Weeds. Maybe you're weeding out certain people or certain things that no longer serve you. We got flint, rifle, breach. Blind bet. Bet made by bookmaker to divert attention from a favorite. Okay, maybe you're into gambling. I highly recommend that you step away from that for a second. Unless that's your job, but I personally have never been into gambling. That's just a personal thing. What we got here? But you're the magician. You got the magician in the upright. Okay, so it's not in the reverse, so you're not using your gifts for bad currently right now. I don't recommend you do so. You can manifest whatever it is that you're seeking. You got pretty much everything in front of you that you need. You got your cup, your chalice, whatever you want to call it. You got your seat or your throne. You've got your shield, your sword. You've got your club. You got everything you need and more. You stand in your roots. So you probably carry tradition along down the bloodline. You got a table laid out with green, a very light green. So that's a mix between solar plexus and heart chakra. So as long as you do things with good intention and you're keeping your integrity and your dignity and everything intact, you're doing what's best for yourself, you really can manifest whatever it is that you're looking for. If you just lost somebody, that's usually a tower moment. We got to go through that sometimes, as messed up as that sounds. You come out the other end after going through like a bit of a dark night, and usually your gifts and stuff or your abilities are a bit more heightened after that, because after a period of purging tears even, or just getting all that out, you get like a heightened sense of state of being after you come out the other side, if that makes sense. Use it wisely. Do not squander that energy. It's very important that you don't squander it. After the rain comes the rainbow. Sweet. What about this? Where'd that go? Oh, the Emperor. This could be you, or this could be somebody you know. Standing in the Emperor energy. It can be some female can stand in the Emperor energy. This is usually like a business owner, somebody that is in charge of a lot. Whether it be like an empire or something like that, or even like a specific cult or religion. This could be you yourself, or this could be somebody you know that holds specific, what would you call that? You see how he's got the ball? It's almost like he's holding the ball. It holds specific rulings over something. What is that? Can you get more clarity on the Emperor? What else we got there? Submarine. This could be somebody that's in the military. Let's see what else we got here. Supporter. As of a political party who is reliable and hardworking, a stalwart, supporter, follower, or champion, as of cause or theory, exponent, adherent, proponent, a supporter, person who argues in defense or justification of a cause or another person, an advocate. This could be something that's maybe somebody that's political. This can be somebody that, I think the Hierophant's more like the religious, but the Emperor can be religious too. Somebody that speaks or is a speaker, somebody that is well known for speaking. Underneath here at the very bottom, it's almost like you could see this knight, and he is literally spearing a serpent or a dragon, one of the two. I can't tell. Yeah, somebody that has conquered certain things. What else we got? Yeah, supporter, person who argues in defense or justification in a cause of another person, an advocate, apologist, a supporter of the aims and ideals of political or other group without being a member of it, fellow traveler, camp follower, supporter or helper in some dubious or criminal activity, an accomplice, accessory or confederate, supporter or prompter, especially one that finances projects. So this could be somebody you're turning to that has money, possibly you need help. Hopefully not somebody that you want as like, do not partake in any criminal activity, especially if you just went through loss. I don't suggest that's the best route to go. But then again, if you're a grown adult, you make your own decisions. That's completely up to you, but I highly recommend that you don't go down that route. Patron, sponsor, or angel. This could be like an earth angel, somebody you've met, somebody that's come into your life that's actually helping you move forward or lifting you up after you've been knocked down. If that's the case and they're trying to help you for your best interest, then allow them to help you. Supporter or trusted follower, willing to do the dirty work, a henchman or a mere midden. Supporters of a person or organization whose wishes have to be taken into account. constituency. Early supporter of a new religion or cause or disciple, apostle. Enthusiastic supporter, fan or follower as a particular sport, devotee, aficionado, enthusiastic supporter of a political party or cause, a partisan, true believer, enthusiastic supporter of a religion, leader, and doctrine, or a votary. Okay, we got, that's the first thing that came up, other than the submarine. So this could be somebody military or just somebody in politics, or hopefully not somebody that's a thief using their gifts for bad. But we've got the magician in the upright, so regardless, it doesn't seem like that's the case. We'll see how else that comes through. Keyboard instrument, C chart, page 296, 295, 296. Pedal, piano. Oh, this could be a fatherly figure as well. This could be somebody that's with us or somebody that's passed over. So maybe you have a literal angel, somebody that was in high rankings that's already passed over that's helping you through this. This could be the one that's already passed over, or somebody that passed over a long time ago. This could be like a father figure. We got, where was it? Pedal piano. Piano with pedal keyboard in addition to a manual keyboard as used for practicing the organ. That's like what, the 70s, the one with the foot pedal. Yeah, I think I remember, was it my grandfather that had that? Anyways, so, okay. I've got killer or killing of one's parent or other close relatives. Hopefully that is not something that occurred, but if it is, not cool. Let's see. Huh. Shapes in the description. Fish. A pisciform. A Pisces. That's a Pisces. Nice. What else we got? Something will come to you. Panic-stricken, headlong rush as if horses or a crowd of people. Stampede. Maybe you're in the form of gambling or racing, or maybe you ride horses. Okay, let's see. Let's move on. What are we at? 1247. Can we get a past life oracle card for Pisces? Pisces past life. What can we get for Pisces past life? Pisces past life card. One card for Pisces past life. Okay, we've got Celtic ties. You could very well be the one of your family that's kind of been put out there, like the, what is it, the scapegoat. We got a person in the middle of the cross right here. Their arms stretched out wide. Their arms almost look bigger than their actual body, which is weird. It's a little bit misshapen. Surrounded by other family members. So whoever you are, you've got a whole line of ancestors that are helping right now. It's not weird to ask for help if you believe in that sort of thing. If not, well, then again, it doesn't hurt to ask. But I highly recommend maybe you do your own research, find out more about that sort of thing. Panpipe strings. Celtic. What can we get for Celtic? What can we get for Celtic ties for Pisces? Let's put Scorpio over here. Thank you. Pisces. What's this Celtic? Celtic ties. Eight of Clubs. This is generally something of movement forward. You've got up in the top left-hand corner, you've got the moon, which is usually symbolic to things that are hidden. But if you got movement forward, then a lot of things are coming to the surface, which maybe were kept hidden before. So after the passing of whoever this was, or the loss of something, a lot of things are starting to come like out of the woodwork, so to speak. More things are being discussed, or secrets, old secrets, maybe to do with the family, blood ties, or something like that. Like a whole village worth of knowledge and stuff like that coming up. That's for Celtic. What else can we get for Celtic for that? Pancakes. Maybe this is symbolic for somebody. A savory Russian style made of buckwheat flour and typically served. I didn't know it was Russian. Russian style buckwheat, typically served with caviar or sour cream. Ew. I didn't know you ate pancakes with sour cream. Flat round pancakes, sometimes containing dried fruit, a bannock. Bannock, why does it sound familiar? Thin pancake, often folded around a filing like a crepe. I don't know if that's symbolic for somebody. Tower in reverse. So whatever has come to light, whatever's been divulged or shared, has given somebody the opportunity to make the proper decision, which has ultimately prevented them from going through another tower, an initial tower. Or maybe they're making the right decisions by speaking the right words, saying what they need to say so that things don't get worse, or towers avoided. So that's for Celtic. Let's get one more past life card for Pisces. Arrange. Arrange what? Wisdom. That's my card. So you could very well be the one that was passed down a specific gift for Akashic Record, meaning that in your bloodline, certain people have access, especially spiritually, to certain information. And only certain people can tap into that information, whatever is provided to them. Not everybody has access to specific Akashic records for specific bloodlines. So if you are given the key or the wisdom or knowledge for your specific bloodline, whether that be Celtic or something along the lines of that, then it's also going to help you manifest and be the magician to create whatever it is that you are trying to create. Let's see, get more information. Painful. Sometimes we got to go through painful events. Let's see. Illegitimate. Bastard or misbegotten. Superius. Heraldic sign or suggestion of illegitimate birth, a bar sinister, referring to an illegitimate child or one falsely represented as a genuine heir. Ooh, interesting. Who is the one in the bloodline that is being considered legitimate that is illegitimate? There's somebody in the family, maybe there is somebody that was adopted or didn't know they have a different father. Quite possibly you didn't know you have a different father, or somebody else didn't know they have a different father or different mother, which would mean that the bloodline that you believe you are associated with is not actually that, in fact. That could be the information that you were given, and that could have prevented a tower, or the information that has not been shared with you just yet has prevented a tower, because had you known the information, you probably would have made certain decisions based off of that. If you're already in the Nine of Swords, and things were kind of kept still, like if your ships aren't coming in, then maybe somebody's preventing that. It could have been purposeful if somebody's holding. Identification, combining, drawing, feathers, identification. That would go hand in hand with if there's illegitimate child, or you're the illegitimate one, you didn't know, that's your identification in itself. Like DNA, if you believe yourself to be of one bloodline, but you're actually of another. A lot of people kept those certain things hidden so that certain gifts could be passed down to certain people that aren't supposed to have privy to that. You know what I'm saying? Or they adopt a child that they know the bloodline's rich, especially spiritually, and then they reap the rewards of that child's energy, which is really fucked up if you ask me. They did a lot of that back then. Again, with the organ. I always find this interesting, the way the organs and everything like that. Like, not like organs in your body, but the organs in like the pipe. The big giant thing they played on that's like a piano. Anyways, that's a second reference I've got to that. Search. A person asks for concealed weapons, like a frisk. Search for food or provisions, as by scouring the country forage. Search for something, such as an explanation, without much hope. Cast about for. Search for something in an unmethodical way. Rummage. Falsic. Search intensely, thoroughly, inquire. So maybe you're asking questions to do with your own past or bloodline, or maybe you're searching for a specific family member, a long lost relative, or if you're finding out that you have different parents or different grandparents, you're searching for records. That could be like, you can find that online, even if you're doing like a blood type sort of thing. Search for a bed or a river or lake or canal. That could be symbolic, because water is usually symbolic for emotion. Maybe you're searching for certain things that are hidden, or you're just going through your own. Grappling a net, drag it along. Search through and examine closely to separate the good from the bad. So maybe you're decompartmentalizing certain things that went down. Searching through rubbish or food or useful objects. Maybe you're clearing stuff out, you're purging, getting rid of the old energies, old stuff that no longer serves you, to make way for new, to clear space for new, which is really helpful. Search for senior employees from other firms. Headhunting, close examination. Search, be careful. Reading, per usual. Scrutiny, expedition, made in search of something. Foray, judicial right, as for authorizing a search or arrest warrant. Making a preliminary search or survey of an area. Reconnoiter, object of a long search, a grail. Could be in the search of your own, Ace of Cups. Honestly, you go within first before you seek outside of yourself. That would be self-love, in my opinion. Solve a problem. Penetrate a mystery or the like by painstaking searching or research. Fathom. So maybe you're doing your own research. You're actually doing your own genealogy or something like that, or you're doing your own digging. Maybe you're finding stuff in an attic, or you're going through old things you're starting to learn, or asking questions, which is really smart. Okay, can we get for Pisces Oracle, love Oracle? Let's see what's that. Love Oracle, Pisces. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Surround yourself by a bunch of people that care about you. Get out, have a coffee, even just getting out of the house, meeting and conversing. Take in the moments that you get, especially around good people, if they're helping lift you up, or if you're going through a difficult time and they're kind of helping you get out of it, or maybe you're helping somebody else get out of that. Be the friend that you want there for you, and vice versa. What else we got? Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, be strategic. Options, not showing hand or gambling. Second time gambling came up again. So if this is a love oracle, maybe you're taking certain risks and certain chances with people, but I don't feel that this is like a romantic kind of thing. It doesn't feel romantic. Can we get some more clarity on this? Hand of cards. We got the ace here. I just placed it down on the magician. Honestly, like I said, you can co-create and manifest whatever reality you want for yourself. You got the magician in the upright. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. So keep your the choices and the movements you're going to make, keep them on the down low. Don't let the people around you or everybody know exactly what your next move is going to be. Keep it to yourself. Secret, combining form, crypt, cryptube, Haramai, that's Haeremai, and in quotations it's welcome. Maori terms, that's interesting. Maori, what is it? See chart. Where's chart? I got one. Maori. Margins. Polar. Hair, oil, perfumed and sometimes thickened into a gel. Hair oil or cream for hair. Another word for lineage, like when you're a heir of something, an heiress, an heir to the throne of something, or to a bloodline, or to whatever it is. Hair oil. Take a chance, take a risk. Can we get a clarification card for Hand of Cards? You could very well be getting readings for yourself as well, or interested in that. Hand of Cards. Can we get another card for Hand of Cards? Two of Coins. At this very moment, you could be juggling more than one thing, taking on too much all at once, which is going to be causing some sort of disruption, especially emotionally. If you already went through something emotional, I highly recommend taking a minute, rest, relaxation. He's got a cloak of purple, which means he sees, or she sees in advance, using your third eye. Single curl, hair, hairlet, ringlet, small cap or pouch. What else we got here? Curriculum. Latin words and phrases. Curriculum vitae. Course of life, outline or resume as on a job application of one's qualifications and career. Maybe you're doing a switchover. Whatever has already transpired, you're maybe thinking of switching over. This could be so you avoid the tower. You're already seeing things in advance, so you're already knowing what steps to take. Keep your steps to yourself, and you move in silence, which is not a bad thing. It's actually really smart. It's an intelligent way of thinking too. Not telling everybody your next move is usually a good plan of action. Ox, adjective for oxen, bovine, taurine, domesticated ox of Asia. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or maybe have somebody in your family that's a Taurus. Domesticated of Asia and Africa with a hump and a large drew lap, a zebu. Encampment for ox, wagons, outspan. Extinct ox, probably the forebear of today's domesticated cattle. Aurochs or urus. Matching pair of oxen, yoked or driven together, span. I believe that's leading a cart, no? Or is that leading plow? Right under that's Oxford. Maybe you want to go back to school. Okay. So I don't forget, because I almost did on Scorpio. You get 4 runes. 4 runes for Pisces. 2, 3, 4. Maybe you're old-fashioned, the way you do things, certain things. Try something new. You don't always have to be old-fashioned about everything. got the unknown. It's a blank. So again, there's a lot more to be seen. Moon's there. Don't juggle too much. What else we got? And we got Legos, unknown, again. So this is the second version, unknown. Formlessness, chaos, potentiality, humor, flow, ocean, water. Again, that could symbolize emotion. Lake, sea, intuition, dreams, imagination. Take into account the dreams if you have vivid ones. Maybe write a journal or something. Keep track of that. You might have some information, knowledge, or trying to tell you something, like give you some insight. Imagination, energy, renewal, revitalization, emotions, counsel, and fluid. So a lot of this, and it's the letter L, but it's in reverse as the rune. You got purple and you got orange, so that's a sacral, which has a lot to do with your creativity and your sexual, and then you've got your third eye, which is obviously your inner vision, right? But a lot of emotion. So maybe use your emotion to channel and harness whatever it is you need to. That's that. What else we got from the third one? We got Iwas, which is you. Strength, stability, denial, defense. You could be in denial after what you went through or defensive. Try not to. Tree of life. That has a lot to do with the Akashic records. I, trust, worthiness, protection, motivation, reliability, enlightenment, transformation, turning point. So whatever has happened has definitely been a turning point for you. That's the letter I and Y. And it's also green for the heart chakra and pink for the crown chakra. This is your connection to source, apparently. Keep that an open mind with that. It depends whether or not you're spiritual. It doesn't matter if you are. You could still do research just in case you're curious and want to learn something new. We got Iwas. It looks like the M. For horse, trust, faith, companionship, forgiveness, movement, travel, transportation. Remember, forgiveness is not just necessarily for the other person, it's for yourself in order to move forward. Transportation, sending, communication, maybe you're writing a letter out to somebody. Energy, partnership, so that would be E or EH. And you got the throat chakra, which is blue, and you got green for heart chakra. So quite possibly you need to speak some words with your heart chakra. So those are your runes for Pisces. Hopefully that helps.